Hello everyone, Meepa here, trying to make your Monday a little better and maybe even something to look forward to. This week I am talking about the final two characters in this drawing that I haven't talked about yet. So if you haven't seen the last two videos about this book that I'm writing, I would suggest taking a peek at those because they do have a lot of background information I'm not covering again in this video. And yeah, my hedgehog is still running around, so if you hear him, like that bell, don't mind him, he's just having a good time. And hopefully we'll have a good time. But I'll stop yapping here and let's get into the first character of this video. First off in this week's video is Agrias Blaze. She is one of the youngest of the four, and I say one of because the other person we're talking about today is her twin. Not identical twin, but, you know, same age, same birthday, you know what a twin is. And they're very different in personality, which we shall see. Agrias here is very shy. She doesn't like to be the center of attention at all. Her favorite pastime is flying up in the air where she feels like nobody can see her, and it's where she feels the most free. She soars through the skies with all of her free time, and her main job in the tribe is just flying around and giving people messages that needs to happen. She's like a mail person, essentially. She sends messages, whether verbally or with paper, and she loves doing that because it gives her an excuse to fly around freely. And she was given the wings to do so, unlike her brother, that we will see. And the piece of metal she has on her head is a piece of armor that her dad made for her before her dad passed away, and there's a ribbon that braids into her hair in the back, if you can see via the side profile, and it's a thing of security for her. It makes her feel a little bit safer among the constant fighting that happens with their tribes. And she loves her siblings so much and wants nothing more than to make them happy, essentially, is all she wants. She wants the people around her to be happy, even if that means she isn't. Even if she isn't happy and the other people around her still are, she'll act like she is. She'll be happy about things. She'll go with whatever, as long as it's good for the people around her, which is not healthy at all, but it's what she does anyway, and is very much something that she'll have to get over. And this isn't really the focus of this video, but if this comes out at the time it's supposed to, it is the last week of June, so I do feel obligated to mention she is a lesbian, and she may get a girlfriend in the book. Just a side note. Just saying. Anyway, on to her twin. So next up, we have Luan Blaze, which, just fun fact I'm gonna get out of the way, he was originally a girl. Originally, her name was La Luna, and I realized I had an all-girl cast and thought I have to have a boy in here somewhere, and La Luna was the easiest to change over, so now we have Luan. And does that make him trans? I don't know. I'm just gonna let you guys choose. All I know is originally I designed the character as a girl, and now Luan's a guy. Do with that what you will. And I did have a boyfriend set up for her already, so now I guess Luan's gay. That just happened by accident. Fun fact for you all. But more plot relevant things about Luan. As you can see, his wings are very small, and that's because of the parents being both a falcon and a scorpion. His wings never grew. They're the same size they were of when he was a child, and because of that, he can't fly. Really, he doesn't get any of the perks that truly come from the Equestone in being a falcon or being a scorpion, because he doesn't have the scorpion tail, not the pincers. His wings don't allow him to fly. He ended up getting the weird deformity of the little antenna things on his head, which nobody else has. And really, Shy thought she got the bad luck of the draw in genetics. Really, it was Luan. But he doesn't mind. He loves standing out. He loves being the center of attention. He will be loud. He will be crazy, happy, fun, just to get people to notice him, because the last thing he wants is to be forgotten. And that's his big thing, is constantly trying to get attention. That's part of why he wears blue, is because blue is not a color that people in the Blaze Warriors wear. It's not something the tribe does, because when people wear colors, it usually signifies their job in some way. But Luan wanted to be different, so he wears blue and he'll take whatever job is needed at any given moment. Even though a lot of people think it's really weird, because blue is more associated with their ally, the Moonstone Runners, who honestly most of the Blaze Warriors don't really like. But he does it anyway, because in his mind, any attention is good attention. And that is all the time I really have for this video, so I hope you like our little sneak peek on the two twins here. And of course, if you have any questions like last week, feel free to ask them. I'll be happy to answer them. Again, I love talking about this book. I might talk about it again next week. I might not, depends if I can get those drawings done, but I would like to, because I do need more time to work on chapter 4 for We're What's Left, but that is on the way. I am working on it. I am. But anyway, before I ramble off for too much longer, I will be cutting myself off here. I hope you all had an amazing June, and have an amazing week, everybody. Goodbye!